a strategy in the hands of the lawmakers, or better still, I do not know. I'm going to lead the thinking for you. Mark is to bring you stories, and I brought you that story. So I'm tempted to go to the social media page of me. It would read. So the Rivers State House of Assembly at its 118th legislative sitting on Monday gave first reading to the Rivers State Local Government Amendment Bill 2024. Now, presenting the bill, the member representing Omuma constituency, Honorable Silvanus Wankwo, averred that the bill seeks to further amend the Rivers State Local Government Law Number 5 of 2018 and other matters connected thereto, adding that the bill has 4 clauses and, when passed, may be cited as the Local Government Amendment Law 2024. So that's where my mistake on Facebook came from. Okay, so I'm going to quickly look for, I think I downloaded that, so I just have to look for it. So if you follow me, please permit me to dilly-dally a little bit. I did not think of it earlier, so I'm going to look for that law as downloaded. Where is it now? Give me a minute. Okay, so I'm going to look for the law as downloaded, and you and I will look at what number 5 of the law says. I've seen it. No, I knew I was going to say it. But am I on the... Okay, I don't think I have the right. I don't know. The law that I have before me, I'm wondering if it's the same law that the assembly has. But number 5, law number 5 talks about meetings of the council. The council shall meet at least once every 3 months for the conduct of its business at a secretariat and at a time as the chairman may direct. The chairman shall preside at a meeting of the council, and in his absence, a member of the council not below a first-class traditional ruler appointed by the members. Am I reading the right law? Oh, I'm reading the wrong one. Sorry, that was the traditional rulers law. I'm sorry about that. So I'm going to look for the local government law. I've got so many laws on my phone, so many laws. But I can't find it. But I hope that by the time they get to the second reading, we will get to know really what we'll get to know really what the issue is and what they're trying to amend. But let's quickly move now to the next big story, because my third big story has a developing story to it, or should I say a breaking news attached to it, so I have to run quickly to get to that point. The second story: Rivers State government presents cheque to widow of slain police officer. So you must have come across that story, where the Rivers State's government, represented by the secretary to the government, the SSG, was it the SSG? I do think it was. Donated a check to the partner, the wife, and the daughter of a slain police officer at the police headquarters today. And something occurred to me while I was reading that story. We talk every day of how poor the welfare of the police is, and we say that could be a contributing factor to the misdemeanor that a lot of police officers perpetrate in the course of their duty. We also did say that we need to increase the welfare so that we can have more people wanting to join the police force, because we don't even have enough police officers. Now, there is the talk about state policing. There is the talk that we need to decentralize police, but the question then is, do we even have enough money to pay for the welfare of police officers at the state level? These are some of the questions we need to ask ourselves. Police officers, I remember one time they were talking about going on strike because they were asked to leave the police quarters. They have this residential, is it barrack they call it? And they ask, and them say, even the dilapidated nature of the barracks, they still don't know. And a lot of them get booted out. A lot of these other officers booted out with their wives and their children, their family, basically. And the question is, we really do not care about these officers and their welfare when they're alive. Why do we have these major checks given to them when they're dead? Are we saying that we would rather dead than alive? I don't know, I'm just thinking that. I mean, I'm not saying people keep attacking, so you're sounding like you want to be attacking her every now and then. No, that's not the case. Because the governor is not the first person to do it. I mean, even the previous governor did it. We've seen it done in all the states. Why do we have checks in millions given to a police officer? That's the question I'm trying to answer. I have been trying to answer all morning. I'm still trying to answer it this afternoon, and I brought it on the show, and I made it part of my. By the way, kudos, or shall I say thank you, the Rivers government, as led by His Excellency Alive Barra, actually, giving money to the wave of slain police officers. The police officer and rest. However, the question that I'm able to answer is if the police officer could have appreciated that money better while he was alive. I don't know. Think about that. I've got a commentary coming up. I'm looking. I think it was 20 million naira, right? Someone should help me. I'm trying to remember the figure right now, but I'm wondering, and that's actually for you. When I come back from the break, I told you about my Ted big story. Just stay tuned.
Ladies and gentlemen, my
The 3 o'clock hour. I am Kalada Kurubata. You're listening to Hard Facts. Right now we're looking at the big stories, and I was just rounding off the second big story, and I was telling you about the River State government led by Life for His Excellency, giving a check of 20 million naira to the widow of a police officer who lost his life, I guess while on active duty. I think the police officer's name, I don't remember his name now. Is it Isa? Something Isa, right? Okay, just give me a minute so I'll look for that story. So I give you the story was just here before me now. Yeah, so Inspector Monday, sir, the police officer who is killed now, the governor, Rebecca State, police police court. I do feel, still on this issue that the government at the state level, the federal level, any level, local government level, as far as I'm concerned, I think the state governments get security votes, so I do think they can tend or try to make the lives of police officers in their state very comfortable, so that there is the zeal to do more, there is the desire to want to do more work as police officers. And you see, if people begin to see that people who are fighting crime are earning well, I think it will change the morality standard, or the moral standards. There's a word I'm looking for. Is it morality measurements? I think, I don't know, but it will change how people view morality and their quest for wealth. People would rather want to toe the right path than go on the wrong path. Anyways, that's what I do think. I don't know what you think. 28 minutes gone past. I'm going to quickly run to my third big story, and I'm looking at my screens, the TV screens before me. I've got about 4, and all 4 of them are informing me that the Senate has suspended Senator Abdul Ningi for 3 months. And by the way, my third story is in session over allegations of story, because the lawmaker was supposed to ensure that check and balance the executives have now been the storm over the weekend. And by the way, his statement over the weekend happens to be one of the biggest stories from the weekend. Speaking to BBC House, he said that he believes that it was part of the media, and the people have in it in such a way that it wasn't actually what he said, because they now said was Senate Ningi worked out a double budgeting system, that the government submitted 25 trillion naira and the government is running 28 trillion naira. However, he said that what he doesn't understand, or what he cannot see, is how 3.7 trillion, this or something like that, not even in the budget. I think something in that tune. He's saying that 3.7 trillion naira is untraceable, and that is what he said. And he mentioned it again this morning, that that's what I said, and I stand by what I said. I'm ready to go to court about what I said. However, 3.7 trillion naira cannot be traced, cannot be accounted for. Now, media, in media, I'm a part of media, so forgive us, but we did say that it was a double budget. That's what was reported, that's what was recorded. I mentioned that this going to affect the image and perception of the people when it comes to the National Assembly, particularly the Senate. And the channel's website captioned it, "Integrity of Senate chamber has been totally damaged," and this is coming from Akpabio. And he said because what Ningi said, by the way, Ningi is the senator representing Bauchi Central, and what he claimed in his interview is false, according to him. Now I'm going to say Akpabio said the upper chamber has been subjected to ridicule as Nigerians are bashing the parliament. Akpabio faulted Ningi's earlier interview and for also granting a follow-up interview where he purportedly justified his initial claim of budget pardon. And it was basically budget pardon. He said that 3.7 million naira cannot be accounted for. Let's see. But that's yet not the juicy part of the story. The juicy part of the story, was when a senator, I'm trying to remember the senator's name, got up, amidst all of these conversations and said, what do we say in our parlance again? Koro koro. We say koro koro. If this was Wazobia, I would have been able to use that. However, the senator got up and said, "See, you guys are sharing money. You think we don't know? You shared money without any equity. It wasn't an equal sharing formula. So some lawmakers were given 500 million naira for palliatives to give to their constituents. Others were given 200 million naira to give to their constituents. And oh my, there was an uproar at the upper chamber of the National Assembly. And the senator was Senator Jarigbe, who revealed some senators were given 500 million naira as palliatives while others were given 200 million. And then I'm trying to connect this with Abdul Ningi's statement that 3.7 trillion naira. I don't know. It looks like, can I say this? It looks like, man, while Nigerians are going through tough times, these guys are cashing out. That's what it looks like. I'm not saying that's what it is. But once again, Abdul Ningi would not have just come out. I mean, it's the Senate. I understand that he may have made a mistake. But he did a follow-up interview to say, I said what I said. I said what I said, and I'm ready to go to court for that. Anyways, they've suspended him for 3 months. And, my goodness, let's go to the phone lines. I hope nobody suspends me. 0817 923 0002, 0817 923 0003, 0817 923 0007. I don't know if I should leave this office, man of the people, and just go be a senator, so I can be sharing 500 million to my constituents. I don't know. I don't know if that makes sense, boy. But I mean, looking at that story, I'm thinking about it. Could it be Abdul Ningi did not get 500 million? Could it be he got 200 million, and so he decided to leak the memo? I mean, a lot of thoughts in my head, by the way. I'm just thinking out loud, but I want to get your thoughts, and this is by no means me trying to rubbish the honorables, or trying to give you the license to talk dirty on the show. You have to still keep your conversations clean, and remember, we are talking for development. I've got Ida from Inkoro. Ida, welcome.
Kalada.
Yeah.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you.
So first, I want to thank that lawmaker.
Okay.
He's suspending for 3 months. God has never suspended him. He's a lawmaker. He still receives his salary for saying the truth.
What makes you think that is the truth? Okay.
Just die.
Okay.
And look at that, they are passing budget. It's very bad.
Okay.
Now lawmakers in that state, matter is in court. Let them wait. I believe whatever passing to not avoid. It's not taking
All right.
Please, they should please allow the government to continue to work forever.
All right, then allow the government to concentrate.
Work is going on. The government is working for river people. So this lawmaker should not come and distract the government.
All right.
Thank you very much. God bless you.
Thank you very much, Ida. I've got Clinton from Bori. Clinton, welcome. What is on your mind?
Yeah, Canada, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon to you, Clinton.
It's really, really pathetic that these people ask us to make sacrifices. Why they live in a well-balanced life. Listen, Canada, there is no fire without smoke.
Are you sure?
This man did an interview that money cannot be accounted for 3.7 trillion naira.
Yeah.
As you remember, Canada, there was a time the president passed the budget, submitted his budget. It was 25 trillion naira was approved. Then later day, they added 3.something million naira to it, if you can remember. So probably that's the money they are talking about that will not be accounted for. And the country is in financial turmoil. People are hungry. The senators are living I don't even know what to say. But it's really unfortunate, and I think that more people in the media, the journalists, should do more and investigate and ensure that that money is accounted for.
All right then.
Finally, on the issue going on in River State, what the lawmakers are doing, they are reacting. Should I call them lawmakers? They are only reacting.
We call them lawmakers until the court says
the
otherwise.
government is very quiet. The silence is killing. That is why you're seeing them readjusting. But at the end, the people will still prevail. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much, Clinton. I've got Eze Ken. Eze Ken is calling from Ubimini. Eze Ken, welcome. What is on your mind? I'd like to hear.
Good afternoon, Canada. Canada, I think the governor had really done well. I acknowledge his gesture. But I want to ask, is this widow the widow of Agbashim?
This is not Agbashim. This is Isa Mohammed, I believe.
It's not.
Who may have gotten a hold. I do not know. I don't follow them around with checks and cameras, so I don't know.
Okay. Though I'm not hearing you clearly, but I want to add my voice on what is happening in the National Assembly. Akpabio condemning what his colleague is telling the world. When has this Akpabio, the Senate President, been serious in that office since his assumption of office? The man, as an insider, is telling us exactly what is happening. He's pointing out, let us is the maintenance of the budget. It's unfortunate.
All right. All right. Thank you very much. Is it Ken? I got Lumba from Artillery. Lumba, welcome.
I greet you, Canada.
Welcome.
What I want to talk about is this Nenge accusation. My brother, I watched that man last night when they were interviewing.
It's not Neng. His name is
the man
Ningi.
said it's not said that Tulumbu is against the North, or he's against Tulumbu is running two budgets. But what he said is that about 3.7 million did not tax any project.
Yeah, trading.
And the question is that what is it? Let me tell you what is going to happen. Nenge will never win election again in Nigeria. In as much as we keep on running this system we are running now. In as much as this system remains, Nenge will not win election again. And even this one where you rule now, if you're not careful, now you know how you go to come back. Already they don't even care to find out what the man is saying. What they said is giving him suspension. You can see now, they have started their normal work, their normal line of work. This men, them, is something tangible never done. If this is what democracy is, Nobody can practice democracy in this world. If America and London, they don't develop in this manner, so they take develop. People should think about what to do, because what we're doing here is not democracy at all. God bless you.
All right, thank you very much. I've got Ikechi from Eneka. Ikechi, welcome. Good afternoon. What's on your mind, please?
Good afternoon,
Hey,
KD.
good afternoon.
Yes, I would like to comment on two headlines or stories.
Okay.
The River State Assembly.
Mm.
The SSG presenting a check to this widow of the slaughtered officer and the workers at the Senate. First, I'll take up the Senate. Much to the chagrin of Senator Ababio, Senate President Ababio, he has noted that Abdul Nigi has falsified a claim that there was budget padding. Now, accountability is the standpoint of any parliamentary system. Now, he says that the issue of the Nigerian Senate has been tarnished. Let me tell him something. The image was tarnished several years ago.
Okay.
Many of us don't reckon with them. The Nigerians, have lost trust in the government.
Okay.
And Abdul Ningi, bringing out his claim, if he has the facts, let him bring out the facts. Budget padding, in a sense, the question we have to ask is how much did we budget this year? Like I heard that the president, that's Bola Ahmed, brought out 27.1 trillion.
Yeah, true.
Now the assembly adjusted it
to 28.
To 28.4 trillion.
Yeah.
And it is written in the Constitution that the National Assembly shall adjust the budget if need be. Now the question here is there budget padding or not budget padding? And another question is, what are we using the money to do? We will pass this budget and you will not see any action in a lot of sectors.
All right.
Now I'll move over to the river.
Summarize, please, so we can take all the callers.
All right. In summary, the checks should be presented when the officers are alive. They should take care of them properly.
All right then.
Mr.
All right.
Ikechi.
All right, thank you very much, Ikechi. I've got, I don't know if this is Inko Taria. I don't know if there's a Taria in Buguma, but welcome on the show.
Yeah, Kalada, how are you?
I'm fine. Is it Inko Taria or Taria? Just Taria?
Barango Taria.
Okay, Barango Taria. All right, welcome. Let's get your thoughts, please.
Okay, Kalada, you stand suspended too.
What is my allegation? What is my allegation, please? What have I done? I'm yet to see the money.
For raising this padding of budget issue.
Oh no! I did not raise it. I only reported what Abdul Ningi said. I'm just a reporter. Please don't suspend me, please.
Kalada, that's by the way.
Okay.
All right, it is most unfortunate, Kalada, to say, in fact, as I'm speaking, I am weeping for a nation God has blessed. Natural resources, human resources, material resources. We elected leaders to represent us as National Assembly. In this crucial period of the nation, where Nigeria's poverty, hunger, lack of health care, insecurity, look at school children, kidnapping here and there. And Canada, all our senators are discussing in National Assembly the padding of budget for Senator Ningi of Bauchi State to raise that. Because yesterday, Canada, I listened to his interview in Arise Television. And Ningi authoritatively said he's expecting the the National Assembly to ask him what is evidence, what is source. They refuse to ask him.
Yeah.
Rather, they're intimidating him, they are maligning him, they are planning his suspension and all that. So it's sad, my brother, that our National Assembly senators, in view of what we are going through in Nigeria, we still be talking about, this thing, budget padding is associated with our National Assembly. This is not the first time we are hearing that. Okay, that's why would the 10th or 11th National Assembly make a difference? Work with integrity and let Nigerians know that, yes, look at another issue that was raised by another senator. They shared money indiscriminately. Some people were giving 500, some people 200 million. It's cheering night. I'm weeping, Canada.
All right. Thank you. Don't weep anymore. Thank you very much. I've got Robin from HA. Robin, welcome. What is on your mind? I'd like to hear.
Canada, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon.
I know that I've never been on the same page with you.
I might agree that you are a conquered person. I don't know about me, but I might agree with you today.
Canada, we are conquered people.
I would agree with you on that, but not me. I'm not conquered.
We are conquered people, Canada. Are you not being represented by a senator?
Okay.
What are these people taking us for? Canada, I have said, I'm saying it. We are conquered people by this political bourgeois. But I know the time is very close. Very, very close. Those political leaders, the clergymen, traditional rulers that refuse to speak truth to power by talking to these people, when the night we are very close to come, it is going to affect all of us.
All right.
Let us continue. Good afternoon, Robin Maga.
Thank you very much. I've got Victor from Rumukrushi. Victor, welcome.
Okay, Canada.
Yes.
Good afternoon. The first day that Tinubu visited the National House of Assembly, he was not on the mandate of Nigeria we shall stand. He was on the Tinubu mandate. Take note. He was on Tinubu's mandate.
Oh my.
National Assembly and not in Nigerians' mandate. So, if you ask me, I always ponder to this last caller's statement. Canada, we are conquered people. Oh. We are conquered people. If you check it very close, because you buy something in the market, whatever is the decision that they take there, it affects you directly or indirectly.
Okay.
Canada, we are conquered people.
Okay.
I'm telling you.
Okay.
Because look at it now. Nobody can say any. What can you say? Somebody that is trying to talk and they even sustain. What did you want to say again? We are conquered people. I'm telling you.
All right, thank you very much, Victor. Victor says we are a conquered people. I will read some messages and see whether you agree. Good afternoon, Chief KD. It is a check of million. Yes, I'm able to confirm that. And then you said any bill lawmakers want to pass, they should do it as far as it is for the good of River State people. I greet you, Chief KD. Lawrence Friday said, good afternoon, Kaladakaru. Rivers Assembly further amends local government law. My brother, let them go on with the law, but let them not come again to remove it, because in as much as this assembly is concerned, it was clear that they were or are being influenced. I rest my case. I've got Tangoed Ability Atwe on Facebook. It says, on the issue of budget party, no smoke without fire. Senate should set up an independent body to investigate the alleged budget party. And Senate can't be a judge over their matter. Newton Ikira says, my big story. Good day, Canada. Senate in a rowdy session of allegations of budget party. All of us are culpable. Some so-called senior senators here got 500 million naira each from the 2024 budget. I am a ranking senator and I didn't get anything. No senator has a right to accuse Senator Ningi, Senator Jarigbe. The NAS House. or the NAS is a house of corruption. That's the long and short of it. Sometimes I look forward to Newton Ikere's messages. I would not lie; it gives me, some humor on the show. But let's see on WhatsApp. Good afternoon, Canada. When is the judgment making amending laws? Looks like it is fighting the executive. I don't know when that will be, but I do hope it is done. Education future. Okay. Okay. All right. That's not what should be looking now. I'll get back to that one. This one says, greetings, Canada. The sacked Rivers Assembly members should continue to play to the gallery. They can continue to amend any law, but it will not hold water at the end of the day. Nicholas Erasmus with that one. Anna Barry says, amendment of local government law. These lawmakers are not giving up anytime sooner. I think I agree with you. State government can actually do more by improving the standard living of our police officers. Agree to Mr. Canada. Thank you very much. But I have Lady V here. She says, good afternoon, man of the people. Governor Sim Fubara presented check 20 million to the widow of slain police officer. It's a welcome development. This is the consolidation in the right direction. Any other consolidation that is not in the right direction, the structure will be demolished and a solid structure raised. Thank you to Governor Sim Fubara for the repealing or amendment of local government law. Well, I don't know the people carrying out that exercise, because Rivers State House of Assembly matter in court is yet to be decided on. People cannot be operating in a vacuum and expected to stand. It is an effort in futility. Okay. Let's see. You also said Nigeria Senate under the leadership of Senator Godswill Akpabio has nothing to offer Nigerians but to themselves. This is what concerns Governor, or Godswill, I beg your pardon, Godswill Akpabio, and Nigerians expect him to give a true reply of this allegation of budget pardon. Akpabio knows that this budget is parted because the man who raised the alarm is an insider. Lady V. Okay, let's take this one. This one says, good day, Canada. See, what do you expect from Akpabio led National Assembly when he was allegedly accused of misappropriating over 200 billion naira from Akwa Ibom State, which led to his defection from PDP to APC? Please, the whole world should help us to ask the Senate President to resign immediately. His led National Assembly is a total disgrace to the entire Nigeria. Uncle Dan Roma Olu. I'm looking at the clock and there is a commercial, but the commercial will just be for a minute and 30 seconds. So when I do come back, I will read some more messages. So please do stay tuned.